right, hello everyone. Welcome to today's daily tarot reading. Today is September the 6th, Sunday, 2020. Alright, I'm going to be doing a short, small, and brief reading on what today will hold for us, what advice we need to hear, what the energy is today, what should we be looking out for, what should we be cautious of, what should we be mindful of. So let's go ahead and get started. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Right. So we have the Two of Wands in reverse. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. We have the King of Wands in reverse. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups as the overall energy. All right, you guys know that my daily tarot readings are not just about love. It's about any area of your life. However it fits, let it apply. All right, let's get started. Let me see what they're trying to tell me about today. So with the overall energy being the Seven of Cups, this is telling me a choice needs to be made today. A choice needs to be made. And I get this energy, this is an emotional choice that you're trying to make. Like, this choice is pulling at your heartstrings. You are kind of scheming through like all of your options. You have several ideas. My guides are saying you have several ideas. But with the Two of Wands being in reverse, you don't have a plan. You have ideas, but no plan. And so right now with the Knight of Swords being in reverse, you have no clear direction on where you're gonna go. How are you gonna do it? Which option to choose on what you need to do. It's you're impulsive, you're impatient, but at the same time, you're unpredictable. And you're to a point where you're disregarding the consequences of your actions. With the King of Wands being in reverse, this is telling me that you're close to making a hasty decision, a quick decision. It's almost like, let me just choose something. Let me just choose something. Let me make a choice and choose something. That's the energy that I'm getting. Because with the Seven of Pentacles being here, you're ready to put time, you're ready to put effort, you're ready to put in work in something, in one of these options. But with the Three of Swords being here, there's something that you're going to have to let go of. To make one of these choices, to put time and work into something else, you're going to have to let go of something to do it. You're going to have to let go of something in order for you to move on to one of your other options. And so with the Eight of Cups being in reverse, this is what's keeping you in that state of confusion. This is what keeps you not knowing which cup to choose. This is what's keeping you stuck. You could be stuck just off the basis of you having a fear of loss, having a fear of change. But whatever it is, it's an emotional choice that you're going to have to make, that you need to make. but you're afraid to make it. Emotionally, you're afraid. Even though with the 9 of Wands being in reverse, whatever this is that you need to let go of, you're tired of it. Even though you're tired of it, you're still afraid. You're still afraid. You're still afraid. Let's get some clarification for some of these cards. Yep, definitely afraid. We have the Moon energy. You're definitely afraid to make a choice. You feel this is a very difficult choice for you to make. You don't have a plan, and you're hiding something. Something is being hidden. You're hiding the fact that you do want a new beginning. You're hiding the fact that you do want to go towards something else. Whether this is a new job, whether this is a new person, whether you're hiding the fact that you might want to separate for someone. You could be hiding that you're possibly committing infidelity. You could be hiding something from someone. I feel like you're hiding that you want to move on, to see what else the world has to offer you. But most importantly, you're afraid and you haven't come up with a plan. Whether this is about a job, about a relationship. You're hiding that you want to separate yourself from something. And it's a difficult choice for you to make. I can see that it's a difficult choice. And so you're trying to be creative. You're trying to be a leader. You're trying to be passionate. You're trying to overcome the obstacle. You're like telling yourself, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Because you don't want to reconnect with whatever this is. Whether this is a person, whether this is a job, whether this is a family member. You don't want to reconnect with it. You know that it's time for you to move forward, and to move forward quickly. And I get this energy that you're not talking to anyone about it. You're not saying anything to anyone about it. You're so impulsive. You're so impatient. You're lacking direction. You don't know what to do. Because for some of you, with the 10 of Pentacles being in reverse, that means that it's going to require you to come out of a stable connection. Maybe a family situation, a marriage. Some of you don't know what to do because if you left a job, you feel like the stability of your finances will be altered. And so today with the Knight of Cups being here, you're really moody, very emotional. You're trying so hard to be focused today. You're trying so hard to say, look, I got it under control. Some of you just want to be single. You want to make it a choice to be single. Some of you are afraid to make this choice because if it's a job, this choice, this decision will mess up the stability, your financial stability. And you're used to being comfortable. You're used to being financially secure. You're used to being financially stable. And so today you're not in sync with your emotions. You're bottling up how you feel. Whether this is about a job, a relationship, a situation, you're in a state of confusion. You're unsure on what to do. Because you know you want to let something go. You want to move on from something. You're just afraid that with the King of Wands in reverse, you're going to make a hasty decision. So with the Tower being in reverse, you're choosing not to bring a Tower moment. You're choosing not to see what else the world has to offer you. Whether this is meaning seeing what the world has to offer you in a relationship, seeing what the world has to offer you when it comes to a job. You're mainly doing this because you can't come up with any bright ideas on how to do this. Whether this is a person, whether this is a job, whatever it is, you're emotionally disconnected from it. You're bored with it. You're in a place of contemplation today. You're trying to decide. You're thinking about it. You're thinking about it. You're thinking about it. But what you are sure of is that you want to complete the cycle with it. You're just thinking. You're thinking so much that it's triggering you to be overly emotional. If it's a relationship, it's causing you to be bitter and cold to the partner. If it's a job, it's causing you to isolate yourself at work. Having a feeling of resentment. Very irritated. Let's get some advice. Get some advice. We have Justice in reverse. The advice today with Justice in reverse is you're being unjust to yourself. You're being unfair to yourself. You're being dishonest to yourself. When you choose not to make a move. When you choose not to speak and say, this is what you really feel, this is what you really want. The advice my guides are telling me to tell you is it's time for you to work on this. Because if it's a relationship, you know the love in this relationship is non-existent. You know the love in this relationship has dried up. Some of you are in third-party situations. And you know that it's time for you to let something go. If you're at a job, you know that you no longer feel the same way about this job. Yes, you've been a part of a team. You've collaborated. You've worked together with people. But it's time for you to let it go. It's time for you to do this in order to self-protect yourself. So when you don't choose to make a move, you're being deceptive to yourself, most importantly. Let's see what we should look out for. The Seven of Swords in reverse. We should look out for that moment that comes today where we can come clean. We should look out for that right opportunity that comes to us today where we can come clean. We can say, let me be disciplined. Let me tell the truth. That moment where we can we can say what's on our hearts, what's on our mind. Don't be afraid to take a leap of faith. I get this energy of you being stressed out, having a hard time delegating because you want a passionate new start so bad. You inspired to have it, but you're choosing to keep it hidden. You're choosing to keep quiet about it. You're choosing not to say anything. You keep telling yourself, oh, I'm gonna wait for the right time. I'm gonna wait for the right moment. Let's see what we should be mindful of today. The Knight of Wands. Be mindful of having, if you're in a relationship, be mindful of having a playboy energy or a playgirl energy where you take action and you go all hard and you go fearless and you move forward and then you draw right back. Because being this way is only going to cause more damage. It's only going to cause more hurt, more pain. It's only going to cause a major disaster, a major end. You are definitely confused. You're definitely unsure today. Because for some of you, this is a family. For others of you, this is a job. This is something that you've truly loved, that you bonded with, that you've connected with, and you're just stagnant. Whatever the situation is to you, you're stagnant. You're holding on to it. You're refusing to let it go. And so you really need to go within yourself. You really need to do some introspection. You really need to do some inner work to determine what's your real truth. Are you going to live in your real truth? Or are you going to keep trying to deceive yourself and others? Let's see what the energy for today is going to be. Let's see what the energy is going to be. Victory and success. It's nothing to be afraid of. Victory and success. This is saying that if you choose to balance yourself out, if you choose to make things right, you're going to have victory and success. Your foundation is going to stay intact if this is a family situation that we're talking about. You'll still be able to achieve goals. We have positive movement forward. It's time for you to make some positive movements forward. On the bottom of the deck, we have throat chakra. It's time for you to change. It's time for you to speak. It's time for you to say what's on your mind, what's on your heart. Shadow. There's a fight today between your shadow side and your light side. There's a fight going on. It's on the bottom of the deck, new beginnings. There's a fight going on because you want a new beginning. There's a fight going on because you want a new beginning. But you're just afraid to choose. You're afraid to choose. You're afraid to let something go. All right, that is all I have for you for today's daily tarot reading. Thank you guys so much for checking it out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Namaste.